I think I've mentioned to you that I kind of got back into Breaking Bad, the TV show on Netflix, and I'm happy to report that I've powered through the entire thing a second time. Watched it 5 years ago, watched it again. What caught my attention that I want to share with you today is what drives Walter White? What is the motivating factor behind all of his decisions to go from this high school chemistry teacher to this drug lord? Thomas Aquinas famously said that there are typically four things that we replace for doing what's good: money, pleasure, power, and honor. Usually one of those things kind of leads us, and with Walter White, to me it's very clear. For Walter White, it's power. Now, what do I mean by that? It's maybe not as obvious as you would think. Power is an ability to do something. It's not always like, I want to be the king of the universe or something. It can manifest itself in very subtle forms. So look at Walter White's character. What is he capable of doing? Chemistry. He's really good at chemistry. In fact, fast forward to the very end of the entire season, and there's a scene where he sneaks into Skylar, his wife's apartment. He's gonna tell her why he did everything that he did. And she says, "Don't tell me you did it for the family." He's been saying that for season after season. I did all this evil stuff for the family. She knows it's not true, and he finally knows it's not. And he says, "I did it for me because I was good at it. I was good at it." A season before this, Walter kind of struggling with this too. There's a scene where he gets out of the meth business, and then there's another drug lord named Gus who needs Walter to cook the meth for him. Gus wants to get meth back into the cooking business, and so what Gus says to him is something along the lines of, "These other people are cooking your meth recipe." And Walter says something to the effect of, "You think I've got such overweening pride that I'm just gonna rushing back into it?" Two things about that. One is, Walter's right. So when you follow something about power, it's growing in the soil of pride. Even though Walter recognized about himself, he's still powerless. Second point is, Walter is a slave to his own addiction to power. And by the spoiler alert, he ends up dead because of it. Good spiritual lesson there. Whenever we seek above the true good in life, whether it's money, pleasure, power, honor, in Walter White's case, power. I seek doing what I'm good at. I build my own little empire around what I do. That inevitably leads to Breaking Bad. Catholic Breakfast does not endorse the cooking of methamphetamines, even if you have the scientific or chemical knowledge to do so.